Everybody would join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. We will call our roll. Dr. O'Neill is out this week. Mr. Heater?
Present.
Mrs. Barnes-Griffin?
Present.
Dr. Washburn?
Present.
Mr. Irvin?
Present.
And Mr. Lowe?
Present.
Okay, I think we have a quorum. Dr. Reynolds, welcome Northsiders. And choir, are there just Northsiders outside
Yep.
too?
Just Northsiders.
Just Northsiders?
Yep.
Welcome Northsiders.
All right. Well, I will make this quick so our guests won't have to stand very long. I know that they need to take off. We have a track meet tonight as well. If I'm not mistaken, that's part of the two bus issue that we got to get some track folks out of here. So I will be quick. I will start with recognizing some of these folks. We had our middle school bands and choirs head to ISMA contest over the weekend, all bringing home gold ratings, including the 8th grade Titations, bringing home a group. What did I say it wrong? 7th, 8th grade group that brought home a Group 1 gold with distinction, the highest honor you can get. So let's give these folks a round of applause. And we'll just keep the theme on the performing arts. We want to congratulate the Color Guard. If you remember from our March meeting, we talked about the Color Guard, who I know that we have one performer in the Color Guard in there. I see. Are you back there? I see. There she is. We have one little color. No, we have two. Two Color Guard girls that are in the group that are in the choir as well. They placed 9th at the state finals competition. Right before spring break, our percussion ensemble, they were runners up at Scholastic Class A concert percussion, Indiana Percussion Association state finals. 1/10 of a point out of first, going and just keeping them just slightly from back to back. And I think we have some percussion kids in here too. We have any percussion kids that participated? Raise your hand. Awesome work. As you see, our performing arts program they're just thriving. They have wonderful students and wonderful teachers like Mr. Dennison, who I think we're going to hear from maybe in a little bit. He has a speech prepared, I understand. Yep, nope, okay. I'd like to congratulate Central High School and the team, the administrative team, student team, for hosting the semi-state. It was a fantastic day of basketball at the field house, where we got to celebrate the rich history of the field house and just the great sport of basketball. Wonderful article in the paper. That was not the paper, was that, Andy? Wonderful release from Kyle.
Oh, yeah.
Near pass. I'm butchering his
The director
name.
of the HSAA?
He did not write the article. Who wrote the article? Ball State Daily News wrote the article. Just a fantastic article about the tradition and how wonderful it was to have the field house alive at sectional time. I'm sorry, semi-state time. And as we wrap up the school year, just a couple of reminders. Our folks are in the middle now. They've started the iLearn testing window. So, keep those folks in your thoughts and well wishes as they continue the spring assessment season. It's a high pressure time for a lot of folks. So we just want to make sure that folks take that in consideration and have well wishes for all of our students and staffs and parents that are working on that and are worried about that. Our enrollment window has officially opened, so we're beginning to enroll students for next year and update forms. If you're already here, enroll new pre-K students and kindergarten students. So if you've not done that yet, get online and do that. We've got a little challenge between our buildings to have a little friendly competition to see who has the most folks with completed forms and enrollment registration forms complete before the end of the school year. So I know that our leadership team is working through Parrott Square and their regular venues to get that information out to our families and the community. And then finally, I'd like to thank the Department of Education and our legislators for the TAG grant. While we had some new stipulations this year, we received about $186,000 through our TAG grant that we were able to distribute to our some of our best and highest performing teachers. We ended up awarding 52 TAG stipends to teachers through that grant. Again, very different than it has been in the past, but still truly appreciate the opportunity to recognize some of our very best teachers.
Okay, any questions for Dr. Reynolds? Okay, with that, Mr. Dennison, are you going to start with the national anthem? Okay, everyone please rise.
Oh, goodness. Clear as a throat. My throat.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bomb bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
And then we were asked to sing two songs. Our second song is from contest this weekend where they got gold with distinction called Steelway. But really quickly, I had some unfinished business of we went to IMEA, and I want to say thank you personally to, I think I got either a note or a message or a face-to-face thing from literally everybody that's right here right before we headed off to IMEA. And I know you guys went to our concert before, a lot of you guys did, and so I want to say thank you. And we had Dr. Reynolds conduct a piece and go with us all the way to Fort Wayne at this teachers conference that we performed at, and they handed us a plaque, and so we had a plaque made that we wanted to hand over to the board and Dr. Reynolds that just shows that we were the performing group there, and it also has your name as guest conductor and CEO of Muncie Schools, so I know there's 5 others.
Like Doc Savage.
Let's come in.
They do all the hard work.
Steal away home.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful, and you all should be very, very proud. And thank you for coming this evening. Where are you off to now?
Some of them are going off to a track meet, and then the rest of them are going back to change and go home.
Well, you are welcome here anytime, and you've certainly brightened this meeting, so thank you very much. Mr. Williams?
I know, I think I might have ended with that, Mr. Williams.
Yes, once again, the Titations, super proud of them. I firmly believe that they rival any high school choir as well. They are incredible under the direction of Isaac Denniston. So well done again, Titans. And I'd like to introduce at this time Mr. Nathan Earl. He's our 8th grade social studies teacher, and he is part of the We the People project. And we have several Titations that have been a part of the We the People project. So please come on up for those Titations that are part of this. And I'm going to allow Mr. Earl to talk about this, but we had an honorable mention at the state finals this past year on the We the People project. And what that is basically, it's a deep dive into the founding of our country, how the Constitution was formed, about the Articles of Confederation, about all those things that made America what it is today. So, Mr. Earl, I'm handing it over to you and our Titan.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to go first next time because I got nothing to school. So I've had the pleasure of meeting some of you I have not. My name is Nathan Earl. I do teach 8th grade social studies at Northside Middle School. And as Mr. Williams said, I just want to take a moment to talk about our We the People program. If you're unfamiliar, We the People is a national civics program where students are going to study the Constitution. They're thinking critically about real issues, real world issues, and defending their ideas eventually in simulated congressional hearings. It's kind of the competition aspect of We the People. Some of my favorite moments in this last season involved watching some of our students that maybe were a little scared to speak publicly grow confident enough to debate these very complex constitutional questions that maybe they really hadn't encountered before. And that growth and mixed with their determination has led to real success. We did qualify for the state finals this year in Indianapolis and finished top 10 in the state for We the People.
That's great.
So I'd like to thank Muncie Community Schools and building principal Ben Williams for their support. Opportunities like this for our students really change how they see themselves and see their voice. So thank you so much. We do have a couple with us, Eliza Zylstra, Finnegan Hollowell, and Ruby Deckman. Like I said, they love to speak publicly, so if you have any questions for them, they'd be happy to answer as well.
So,
Thank you.
Ruby, do you want to start?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Tell us about yourself.
My name's Ruby. I'm in 8th grade at Northside, and yeah, for We the People, we have like different units, and I was in the first unit that was, it talked about like the founders and kind of how this country kind of came to be. And yeah.
Do you have a favorite founder from that?
Honestly, not really. One of my favorite things that we talked about John Locke. And it was just kind of cool to like look at him and what he did and compare that to, how our leaders go about things now and kind of compared what they wanted then and what they want now and how it's similar and how it's different.
Yeah. Tell us about Locke.
He just, yeah, I don't, yeah, like Mr. Earl said, he was big on the natural rights, just that everybody could have those rights. And I think something that kind of like, that stuck out to me a lot because, I believe in equality and, all those kind of things. And yeah, and I think the rights have always been kind of, not like an issue necessarily, but a topic that has been going on for like as long as you can tell.
So when I was 18, I applied for a Lilly Scholarship to college. And one of the questions was, how did John Locke influence our founder? Which is why I asked you that question. And you're only in 8th grade, and you had a far better answer than I did at 18. I'm like, who's John Locke? Is he, is he in REO Speedwagon? I don't know. Who's next?
My name is Finn Hollowell.
Hi,
I'm in
Finn.
eighth. I'm in eighth grade, and I'm in Titations and Blue Band.
And what'd you enjoy about We the People?
My unit was Unit 3, and we focused on like the Constitutional Convention and how they like wrote the Constitution. And my favorite part about it was probably like the different ideas and plans. Like there was the Virginia plan, and then it was the New Jersey plan. And then like the Virginia plan wanted like more power in the government, whereas the New Jersey plan didn't want more power to the people.
So who headed up the Virginia plan?
That was James Madison.
Okay. What about the New Jersey plan? Do you remember?
I think it was William Patterson. That's who it was.
And is there a Patterson, New Jersey now? I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
So one of these days, there's going to maybe be a Holloway, Indiana. Who knows? Okay, Eliza, is that right? Come on up. Tell us about yourself.
I'm Eliza Zalstra. Obviously, I'm an 8th grader. At Northside, I'm in Citations and Blue Band, and obviously track. I had Unit 6 for We the People, and we kind of just talked about just all of the different rules and how our presidents kind of throughout history have just come about those rules and how they have been presidential. I'm sorry.
That's okay. No. It's believe me, we're all confused right now. So Article 2's been an interesting, Article 2 of the Constitution obviously governs the executive. And people have lots of different views about what that means. And some of them who have views on it have never even read it, so don't worry too much. Listen, I want you to take back to your fellow teammates, very proud. This is a project that's near and dear to my heart. So thank you, keep it up. We as a country count on all of you to be who you are. We need you. Keep up the great work. You know, you've made this meeting so meaningful. I don't care if we do anything else. And thank you, and go back and please tell all your classmates how proud Muncie Community Schools is of each of you and of Northside Middle School. Thank you.
So I must say that Finn, he's grown up. I've known him since he was this little guy, and he is definitely Pastor Josh's child.
Well, thanks so much. We appreciate your support of Northside Middle School. Obviously, as they're exiting, we got a great track meet tonight against Jay County. It's at the Muncie Central High School track as well. And definitely, to reiterate what Dr. Reynolds said, we're super proud of the performing arts programs there. And we continue to wrap up a lot of ISMA Gold as well. So again, my name is Ben Williams. I'm the principal at Northside, and this is my 4th year being at Northside. So thank you again for our support, your support of Northside. As you can see from the slide deck, the Titan family, 46 licensed teachers, 7 instructional assistants, 5 mentor teachers, got a wonderful master teacher, 1 school counselor, a school counselor and AD, working hard at that track meet right now, 2 assistant principals, 3 admin assistants, a lot of SEL support, and wonderful special education experts district-wide. Right now, the last time I looked, our enrollment is at 626. And I remember taking over at Northside, it was right around in the 575s, 580s. So we are hopeful for more population growth next year at Northside. Northside definitely is a very unique middle school. I really believe it's one of the most diverse middle schools in Indiana, just by the way it's set up. Yesterday, I was able to attend the Immersive Learning Showcase, and Northside Middle School was awarded community partner by Ball State University. And so we were hanging out with President Mearns yesterday afternoon receiving that award. And certainly our school is filled with a lot of Ball State professors, Ball State practicum students. We are a key partner to their mission as far as bringing up and educating future teachers as well. When that program started, there was, this according to Dr. Gatza, who is a Ball State professor, there's about 15 Ball State practicum students that started, and this is right around 2020. And this year, 75 students have been a part of the Immersive Learning Project. And I've told this to many before, but I'm a Ball State graduate, and I only wish I could have been a part of an immersive learning program like this. So I really believe that Northside is planting a tree that maybe we won't be able to enjoy the shade of, but again, we are truly creating better educators for our country, for our state, for Muncie as well in the future. We are a family-friendly school designation. I do believe that the IDOE is moving away from that, but we're also a Purple Star designated school. This is our third year of the dual language program as well, and really appreciate Mr. Grimm's hard work concerning that. I really believe that we have that finely tuned as far as students are able to be a part of the dual language program, but still able to be a part of the honors program, still have a robust unified arts schedule, meaning they were able to take different exploratory classes. There were a lot of citations there that were in that group that were also part of the dual language program. We have some amazing teachers in that program, Lahee Riley, Allison Harris, Jay Coles, that are key parts of that program. So once again, very strong program. And of course, you saw about the We the People project, and it's always exciting to have English language learners in our classes as well. We have students from Jordan, students from Senegal, students from Afghanistan, and of course, we have adult learners that come into Northside as well. Dr. Reynolds talked about our indoor percussion state finalists. Also, Mr. Jay Coles, Mr. Peyton Jenkinson, two of our teachers, started a speech and debate club. First year, inaugural year, they gave it a shot, the good old college try, and they ended up ranking third in the state in a competition at Westfield last December. So amazing work by our teachers there and our students. We have amazing theater productions as well for our middle schoolers, and those are led by Ball State students. And we have the weekly Titans Today TV show. I don't know if you've seen that. I highly recommend it. It's very entertaining. For students, led by students. Coming up through the help of Dr. Reynolds and Mr. Grimm, we're going to do our first near space launch in May for our PLTW students. We're going to be launching right there from our soccer field, and that's coming up in May. And I'll send out an email just in case we want to have guests. It should be very cool. It's kind of like a weather balloon that's going to go up into the highest stratosphere, as close as we can get near space. So therefore the name, near space. And Mr. Harder, our PLTW teacher, is leading that up. And I'm proud to announce that we have a state champion level esports program. And believe it or not, April 25th, we have our Marvel Rivals Northside team competing in the state finals. And it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be Saturday, April 25th. If you've driven down I-69 and seen the new arena that they built in Noblesville, that's where they're going to be competing at. It's going to be this huge esports convention. So once again, hopefully, if we win the state championship, we can hang another banner in our Titan gym. So we are super proud of all of the exciting opportunities that we have at Northside.
Can I ask you a quick question
Yes, go
about
ahead,
the
sir.
speech and debate? How many students are participating in that program?
I would say approximately 25 to 30.
And who's teaching that, coaching it?
Jay Coles.
Jay Coles is what you said. I should have paid attention. Then, do we have a high school speech and debate going?
They did not this year. Maybe 2 years ago they did. I don't think they do this year.
So would you mind talking to Mr. Walker and seeing if you guys can put your head together to transition
Absolutely.
some of those students? And
Sorry, Katie.
He's giving me a look back there.
what's that?
I was like, why do we have that this year? I can see him in the back.
Oh, I'm sorry, Will. Did we mess up your situation? Okay.
Yes, I will.
Absolutely. Whatever. So I'm happy to assist on that. And I'm not just saying that to incentivize it, but I do think
Right.
it would be beneficial to have that program. And I look at what Avon has done over the past number of years with speech and debate, and I happen to know that coaching husband and wife pretty well, and I think I could get them to give us a hand.
Right.
So,
Yes.
so let me know, and I don't mean to assign additional work.
No, that's great. I'm a speech and debate guy. I competed in high school as well, so I believe it's really helped me in my career as a principal.
Yeah, and I think it builds confidence and it helps
Absolutely,
students. So,
without question.
thank you. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's great. These are our strategic goals for this school year. And just to give you an update on that, once again, it's our goal to increase our iLearn proficiency in both math and ELA by 10%. Last year, 24-25, we showed growth in iLearn math in 2 out of 3 grades. And those are measured either by cohort or by grade level. In ELA, 3 out of 3 grades, either by cohort or by grade level. Our attendance goal, I'm very proud to announce that as of the month of March, at the end of the month of March, 92.4% is our attendance rate. Our goal is 94%, but if you can look there in the attendance category, you can see that in the past 3 years, we've been in the 80s. So we're seeing significant growth, and that's not just a north side compliment. I know that our elementary schools have worked really hard to build that, and again, we're just seeing the positive momentum of better attendance across our district. And so, very thankful for everyone in all the grade levels that are helping and working to get kids to school, because firmly, we can say this with a lot of conviction that when students are at school, that's how they learn. So therefore, once again, if students are at school, they can achieve better on various standardized achievement tests like iLearn as well. It's a simple equation, right? Attendance will equal achievement.
You get to do better, right?
That's right. And then finally, the fourth category, our behavior goal, you can see there that to date, our OSS numbers are lower, and obviously we have a goal of less than 202. And so right now, we are on pace. So again, we work incredibly hard to build positive relationships, to keep students in class, to keep students in school, to use our relationships to leverage those relationships so that we can get students to do things the right way.
So, Mr. Woody, that's quite a drop. What do you attribute that to?
I believe, one thing is the success of, we have a success academy within the building, and we have a really highly productive teacher. In lieu of suspensions, they would spend time in the Success Academy. Also, we've rearranged some of our special education processes, setting up advisory time. So in lieu of receiving a disciplinary referral or in lieu of being assigned an all-day ISS, they spend time with a special education teacher. And I kind of believe in the rule of 15. I get a lot of kids to calm down after 15 minutes. And again, instead of just saying, well, you need to go to the office or you need to go home, it's like, okay, if I can work with this kid long enough, get him de-escalated, get him ready to be re-regulated back to class, wow, that can really make a difference. So those are two positive things. And I really believe that, core academic teaming and teachers buying in more to the teaming concept. This is our 3rd year within that. All those things are factors. So, it's kind of formulaic, but again, it's hard to point it at one thing. I'll always turn it back to, we have amazing people at Northside that are working hard to build relationships and do what's right for our students. Moving on, of course, this is a big part of it too, Mr. Lowe, as far as reducing numbers, getting kids involved in ECAs. Wow, the numbers are there. The data is evident. When kids are involved in extracurriculars, meaning sports and clubs, their behavior is better, their attendance is better. So we offer a wide range of clubs, and I get teachers that come up to me with some really interesting ideas, like a trading club card. Did you ever have a trading club card at your school, or an anime club at your school? Even Mr. Grimm, back in his day, he led the Pokemon club there at Northside. Again, getting kids involved, again, because think about it, you want to do what's right because you want to enjoy, things after school as well. So this is a big part of it, and approximately 2/3 of our student population is heavily involved in sports and clubs, and so we're very proud of that as well. So our professional development focus, again, we believe in impactful PLC meetings on Wednesdays with teachers. It is very difficult for a teacher to feel alone and isolated at Northside because of the way we set up the master schedule they have common prep with their subject area teachers, meaning if you're a math teacher, you have a common working hour every school day with fellow math teachers where you can connect and collaborate. And that goes for all our teachers, especially our core academic teachers. The iLearn checkpoint focus has really helped navigate our teachers to stay on track towards Indiana Standards Mastery, so we're very proud of that. I work with Dr. Bell with professional development for our first-year teachers as well, extremely impactful, where we have monthly meetings with them and with ongoing mentor support. We certainly appreciate the addition of our math coach this year at Northside and as well as at Southside, and we're looking forward to a new member joining the team for a literacy coach next year. And of course, I conduct regular learning walks along with our other administrators. We get those Ball State professors along with PDS liaison support. And, also just very thankful for the robust career exploration resources for our teachers as well. Last week, we took a group to Ivy Tech. Ivy Tech did a great job with an advanced manufacturing day. Students were able to see modules from robotics to electronics to HVAC to construction to pneumatics. It was just very powerful. So again, there are so many resources available in Muncie that I hope you recognize, because I've worked in other districts that have not had the community support that Muncie has. So thank you so much for that as well. Just to wrap up, thank you again for your support of Northside Middle School. Thank you for the continued investment in the teaming model. I realize that does add teachers to our roster, but again, I believe that it is very effective in helping students perform at a higher rate. Thank you for your support for the renovation of the Northside Gymnasium. Bleachers are set to be installed in the 1st of May as well, so we're excited about that. Of course, we've had a past cafe and kitchen renovation. Roof and HVAC work is coming our way soon and very soon, into the summer and fall. And we did iLearn testing this week, and we're very thankful for a robust Wi-Fi system when you get 600 plus students on those Chromebooks. And the Zoom phones in every classroom. I want to thank Steve Spradlin and his team. This year is the first year we've had classroom phones in every classroom. And of course, we have now ViewSonic display boards in every classroom, Chromebook carts. Thankful for the metal detectors that are also at Northside. I really believe that brings a sense of safety to our students. Our students quickly go through those. It's not a problem at all and highly efficient, especially during the day when we bring in guests. And of course, we're thankful for the strong partnership that we have with Ball State. So that is all I have, and I'm open for questions at this time.
Okay.
Yes?
You mentioned specifically the smart phone policy. How did that work? I mean, you've listed that as a real positive.
Sure.
That was one of those things, I think, if I recall, that was one of those policies that, was one of those things we wondered how it would go.
Right, right. I really believe that a lot of parents support us in that. I know I support it as a parent myself because the smartphone can be such a distraction to the learning environment. And so the majority, and I mean the strong majority of our students, are absolutely fine with that, of powering it off, putting it away in their locker. They can use it after school, like, these citations that they have to arrange rides and things like that. Some are going to the track meet, they need to communicate with their families after school. But it has not been the battle that I think many of us were fearing, that, we're going to have obviously a lot of different, scenarios where we have angry students or angry parents concerning that. It has really helped the learning environment. And the bigger question that, I think a lot of us educators are having is, should we even have stronger policies? The book, The Anxious Generation, is such a powerful book. If you get a chance to read that about, how distracting, this thing can be, even for us adults as well, how it takes us away from our focus. And so, again, I really believe it's been a positive in our classrooms. You can walk through Northside and you would be very hard pressed to find a kid with their phone out during instructional time. They might try to sneak it into the class, but having it out in full view of a teacher where it's disrupting their learning, very rare. So very thankful for that.
Don't we have to revisit that this summer?
It's coming in a handbook update here for the high school. We'll have the same policy that they have at the middle school.
Okay. Which means the high school has to.
Power them off and put them up in their locker.
Yep. So are you familiar with an educator named Gene Twenge, Twenge?
So I did a paper in my EDS studies, and so, yeah, I studied him.
So, she talks about how a 17-year-old person in the United States has something like, 70% fewer face-to-face interactions than I did in 1983. And there is all sorts of data that's developing, as you're alluding to, that suggests that's contributing to mental health challenges, learning challenges, all sorts of issues. So I'm glad to hear that you have observed at Northside that it's aided the learning environment. I think that's, I'm hopeful that the high school is able to adapt as readily to it. It's addictive.
Yes. Absolutely.
It's like trying to give up, I've never smoked, but I assume cigarettes are hard to give up. And so if we can just get there, I think we'll see really tangible benefits in our school system. So that's wonderful.
I wholeheartedly agree. Absolutely.
Mark?
Yeah, I don't have a question, I had a comment. I think excellence is the goal of every one of us, the whole team. And you brought in many examples of excellence tonight. And I just want to thank you for that, because we're not talking about excellence in a small scale. We're talking about at the state level. You can see the way the kids carried themselves, the confidence, the way they spoke. Success, athletics, the arts. That's why if I was a parent, I would really want to think hard about maybe getting involved to have a chance at some of that excellence in Muncie Community Schools. But I wanted to thank you for that, because excellence is the goal. And that's what you've shown us. And I'm really pleased with where things are heading. And it's not just at Northside, but it happens to be you presented at Northside, and that's really what I'm very excited about and very pleased about, because we can be excellent compared with anybody, and you're showing that. So, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Two questions. Well,
Yes.
one is how long have you been in leadership at Northside now?
This is my fourth year.
Fourth year? You said that earlier. Did I miss that too? Sorry, I'm like Jim. We've had a long couple days. The second question is, talk about you want your students to be involved in, is it 3?
Yeah. Yes, at least 3 ECAs, sports or clubs.
Why? What does that do? What's the purpose?
So again, it gives them purpose for their schooling outside of just the classroom. And what we find is, once again, when they're involved in extracurriculars, that their behavior is better. And Dr. Bolts has given us these numbers as well. Their behavior is better, meaning they're less likely to be referred to the office for disciplinary reasons. Their attendance is better. Their grades are better, meaning they're more likely to have passing grades, or even more likely to be an honor roll student as well. And of course, just the mental health side of it, they have more peer-to-peer interactions, as Mr. Williams was talking about there. They have more peer-to-peer interactions with real people, and they get to build relationships, and they get to broaden basically their friendship network as well. So there's so many positives in regards to being involved in extracurriculars.
So how do you get them there? Like, what's the How
Sure.
are you all?
A couple mechanisms. Number one is obviously my morning announcements, posters in the hallway, Titans Today TV productions, announcing those, our newsletter as well. And of course, just the teachers as well promoting their clubs within, the school environment, within their classrooms as well. We have various call-out meetings as well. So again, just the constant promotion of getting involved, and here's an opportunity for you. Here's an additional opportunity for you. And a lot of it is too, and you can think of kind of the old method of school where if you weren't an athlete, you probably were not involved. And maybe that was the case, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. But again, it's our directive to also appeal to students that may not be interested in a sport. They want to be a part of the anime club, or they want to be a part of the trading cards club. Or they just, we established the cooking club once again this year. Kids love that. And we haven't had any, emergencies yet. So we're thankful.
You still do the push-up club?
We still do the push-up club. That's the best club. And it's free, and any student can be a part of it. It's right before lunch. So yeah, it's an exciting time.
Thank you for what you do. Thank you.
Any additional questions?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Great job, Ben.
Mr. Klotz, anything here? Thank you for, I want to say publicly, thank you for your very, very, very effective assistance on the op-ed. It was well done. Yeah, yeah. At this point, we'll move on to the consent agenda. Want to thank a very generous donation from Phyllis Neville. Am I pronouncing that last name correctly? I think so. Phyllis Neville to Panther Pantry. So thank you very much for that. Any additional questions, concerns, or comments regarding the items set forth on the consent agenda? Hearing none, would entertain a motion.
Second.
All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. On the renewal of food service management company, Mr. Jerome, I'm assuming that's you.
Yes, thank you.
Tell us where we are.
Yes. For tonight, we're asking the school board permission to renew our food service management company for the 26-27 school year. If you remember a year ago, we went through the actual, every 5 years, you have to go through a regular rebid process, which we did with Chartwell's. And we do have Stephanie here with us, our Chartwell's representative here at Muncie Schools. We went through that formal process last year with a formal rebid process. So then after you do that, you're allowed to do an annual renewal for 4 years. So we didn't have to do a DOE sponsored rebid. We did a DOE mandated process that we have to go through to do a renewal. That's what I'm putting in front of you tonight. This particular renewal request letter, which is about 12 pages long, which we will not go through all those pages, but it allows us to renew for the next school year with Chartwell's. And that's what we're asking the board permission to do that tonight. We still remain a CEP school district, which means all the students eat free. We have still been able to maintain and grow a food service balance. I think I listed that about $1.7 million at the end of March. So we have been successful with our program. One small example, what Stephanie was able to bring to us within the last month or so at Muncie Central High School, if you're there at lunchtime, the soda station, which is very successful. For $2.50, you can pay through the a la carte line. You get a special soda. You can get a sour shot for another 50 cents. You can pay $8 for that at Dutch Brothers or yeah, come to Central. So that's been successful. And really that was kind of an outcropping of ideas through the rebid process of ideas and creative ideas that all the the companies talked about doing, but Chartwell's actually has implemented some of those. It's not just the soda station, it was some pop-up cafes and different kind of menu items and just real involvement. And so we're very happy to make that recommendation to the board to have Chartwell's again for another year.
Okay, any questions regarding?
I got a quick question. I like to do the math. It's 4%, but if I'm doing it right, 4% of about 350,000, it's only like $12,000. I say only, it's like $12,000, right?
That's a rate increase.
That's the rate increase, okay. And we're gonna reinvest $1 million in that.
Right, that's the next thing on our board agenda is the
So,
request for proposal.
I can't wait.
We would like to, yeah, we'll do that in due time if you want me to.
Okay.
I'll do that next.
Just for my edification,
Sure.
how did we build up a food service balance of 1.6 million?
We do that by, for one, we are reimbursed all the meals, and we've been very successful with that program. And we're making a profit. I mean, that's really what that means. So that's been good for us because we have, as Muncie Schools, we are reinvesting that money. This project that I'm going to talk about in a bit for the next resolution, we've been able to reinvest, remodernizing the kitchen at Muncie Central. We have done it at multiple schools over the last 5 years. So really, that's the biggest answer to that. We've been able to successfully run a program. I cannot do that. I cannot do that by myself, even though I'm listed as your food service director for Muncie Schools. The partnership we have with Chartwell's has been very successful for us. And they were already in place when I got here, but they have already been successful with us for 2 separate rebidding processes for the last 2020 and then 2025. So very good question. How have we been able to build up that money running a successful program?
Right, don't sell yourself short. Every victory has 1,000 fathers.
Well,
Every defeat.
I
Training today.
did 4 hours. I did 4 hours at Greenfield Central today. I've still got about 8 more hours to go, food service training.
Yeah,
I could not do it without Stephanie. The state of Indiana, for all, in case you're not hip to that story, needs to have a food service director designated within your own district, even if you have an outside food service company. So I took that on 3 years ago because I thought, well, I can do it. I'll do the training, and I just didn't want to spend the money for a food service director, I guess, even though it would have come out of the Fund 800. But anyway, we've been doing that, and it's been a good partnership.
Well, make sure you log your time.
I do.
Okay.
They asked me. I do, and the DOE asked that question. I have gone down that road. Yes, I have.
You think I don't pay attention at these meetings?
Yeah, I know. I know you do.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I appreciate it. And that was, as much as anything for everyone watching at home, I just think it's important that folks understand that thanks to the stewardship of this leadership team, everybody working at the administration at this table has made a difference. And you have helped us with that, so thank you. You've been essential to it. And we couldn't ask for a better food service director. I just think he's fantastic.
And a director of construction.
Move
director of
approval
finance.
for the-
What else? did you
Yeah,
do?
we've got a motion. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion second. All those in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Pose same sign. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Jerome. We're on to spending some of that savings.
Right. Thank you. The next item on the agenda was permission to advertise for an improvement project for food service kitchen equipment. This is really permission to advertise for a construction manager as constructor, and I'll get into why. This project involves really changing the food service line at Muncie South Side, and it also involves adding dishwashing process back at Northside Middle School. So it's at the 2 middle schools. The sheer potential estimated cost of this could be $1 million. And because of that, you kind of get yourself into a different arena. And because it's federal funds, because it's Fund 800, because we're going to be audited every year. Having gone through that with our ESSER funds at our 3 elementaries when we renovated $30 million of federal funds, it's going to be subject to Davis-Bacon Act provisions. So because of that, consulting with our attorney, John Becker, at Church Hill and Antrim, he's walked me through this process. So that's what I bring in front of you tonight. Felt like it was a very good process when we went through with the ESSER funds to use a construction manager for these projects, because they have a very good way for myself to verify the reporting in comparison to comply with the Davis-Bacon federal provisions. So with that being said, that particular project, making the request for permission to advertise, it is a serving line at Muncie South Side and dishwashing equipment at North Side. Does that wrap it up, Stephanie?
Yes, it's actually the entire front of the house, which is all serving lines, so it's basically going to logistically change everything in Southside to make it more efficient, to make it faster, to make it more appealing, and to update it. So it is serving lines, but there are warmers, there are grill sides, there are more modern and equipment that's
So the RFP is really for a CM
Yes.
to manage this
And
process.
then within that, we'll have an RFP for all these specs and designs. That's what we're requesting.
And the CM manages the
Because-
reporting for purposes of Davis-Bacon, correct?
Right, and then I have to verify compliance.
Okay, so you're relying on the CM though to.
Yes.
Any questions? Would entertain a motion to approve. Do I hear a second? Then moved and seconded. All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, I think we're good there. Board dialogue, what a wonderful night from North Side. I thought the choir was fantastic. Dr. O'Neill, Mrs. Barnes-Griffin, and Dr. Washburn and I joined Dr. Reynolds in San Antonio for the National School Board Conference, starting Friday morning and returning yesterday. It was, I thought, a good conference overall. I would say that from my perspective, the most heartening thing was that the work that you all are doing, Mr. Grimm, Dr. Reynolds, Mr. Jerome, Dr. Bell, is consistent with what we're hearing from best practices writ large. So thank you for that. San Antonio's an interesting place. The Quinta was a real treat. So let's leave it there.
Fair enough.
Then I don't have any further. Any additional board dialogue?
We should recognize Brad, should we not, for being named a regional financial executive in the state of Indiana? It's well deserved.
I reported that to President Burns a couple weeks ago, and so that went up the chain. Yeah. So how many counties is that?
The East Central Indiana Region 6, is that's probably 35 or 40 school districts.
Yep.
Probably 6 counties.
Yep.
Do you go into the larger pot for?
It does, but I was not successful in that. So, but
I think it's rigged.
It's
So-
rigged, all rigged.
but I
Well,
appreciate.
you do a great
You
job.
do a
Well, thank you.
fantastic job.
I
It's always nice to
appreciate
hear.
that. I appreciate those comments. It's very humbling to be acknowledged, and I have to thank my sidekick here sitting to my right who made the nomination. Much to my, I did not know this. So thank you, Dr. Diabell, for the
Thank you,
nomination
Dr.
in the
Bell.
process. Dr. Bell did that, so.
Awesome.
Yeah. How are we doing on, how's it looking for next year in terms of recruiting, Dr. Bell?
It looks good.
Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. One of the sessions, and I know that Dr. Reynolds will get into the meat of that, but it was reducing the cycle of burnout with educators because of such high stakes in the climate that we're in. So some very good practical that you all do, but there was some really innovative conversations and thoughts. And so hopefully he shares that with you, Dr. Bell. Really good.
So we also have in front of us some upcoming events related to the celebration of Muncie Central Class of 2026. The Honors Graduate Banquet is May the 13th at Cornerstone at 6. Senior Awards is May the 20th at 7 at Muncie Central. And graduation is June the 1st at 7:30 at Emmons.
So this is our first class to go to the Latin honors system, if you recall, what, 5 years ago, when we passed that
Look at his face.
recommendation from Central that we moved to the Latin honors system. So they're doing that first honors banquet is in recognition of that and kind of that inaugural presentation of those Latin honors.
Okay. So this is our first year without a valedictorian or salutatorian, is that right? Okay. Anything else?
Can I just give Will a shout out? He doesn't know me well, but like, Will, I know so much about you. I'm so proud of you. Like, you have a 5.02. I
They'll be
mean,
shortchanging me my O2 now.
don't just keep it up. All the options you have for post-secondary education. I mean, all the scholarships. I mean, your mom brags on you, but you are doing the thing. So keep it up and congratulations.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you made a
Product of
selection,
Muncie.
right? Trying? No?
Do you want to say it? He actually does have his Eagle Scout Court of Honor on Sunday this week.
Wow,
so-
congratulations. So where's 98.7%?
Hopefully going to Trine University, hopefully Tri-State.
Yeah, it's trying up in Angola. What do you want?
And what discipline?
Yeah, what do you?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Lowe's an engineer.
He knows.
Drives the train.
For 50 years, I did.
Well, we wish you the best. Just like those Northside students I was talking to earlier, we count on people like you. We need you, our community needs you, and our country needs you. So wish you the very best in your last few weeks at Central and as you go forth from there. Anything else? It's always a joy being with you. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
Okay, we're adjourned. Thank you.
Trying to get back.
Is it 3 a.m.?
Woo, Chuck.